Morning, everybody, on this somewhat humid but yet semi-sunshining Tuesday morning. I'm Wesley Rudd with Rudd Manufacturing and Custom Welding. Today I was going to show you the finished product minus painting on this square tube fence that I've been working on. We're not going to get a chance to paint for a while, so we're just going to come in and rattle can primers all of these spots that are exposed that are starting to rust. Thought I would go ahead and show you the finished product. The only other thing I have to do also is put caps on all these end posts and corner posts. But this is a fence that I'm working on for my grandfather. Just got it done. It's made out of 1.5" square tube on the top rail and the bottom rail, and it's got 2" square tube posts coming out of the ground. 4x4 goat panel put on here. This is 5 foot tall. I installed a walk gate right here. He has this nice fancy automatic gate here, but if all he needs to do is go to the mailbox, swing the gate open, come through, go to his mailbox. If he has a visitor come who he doesn't really want to have to let them in the yard, they can park out here on the driveway and come through the walk gate. Nice slide latch on here. It's got a hole up here. We could put this clip through it. He's got a little dog that is smarter than me and him put together, so she's going to figure out how to open that up one of these days from these bolts. Don't put it past her. We can also put a lock in that spot. If he is going on long trips, he can lock the gate. People can't get in the yard. I installed a keypad on here so that he can give codes to people. They can come in the yard and he doesn't have to get up and use his remote clicker to open the gate for him. All of the wiring and everything has rain drips on it so that it won't collect water in the box. The box has holes drilled in the bottom of it anyway, so it won't fill up. It's all protected, partly because of his little dog likes to chew up wires also. Come down here. We swung this gate off the corner. It goes right there. That way everything's all nice and clean, no extra posts. Give you a quick look. The difference between the two is this fence right here, the rail is solid. It's all one steady gradual slope. This fence follows the ground. It's a really good comparison. It was really hard to try to make it follow the ground on this side. It wasn't going to work out too well. I mean, to make it level, sorry. So, we went ahead and made it follow the ground. This side, it was easier to get the fence row leveled out and get it where it would be one static level. This brace right here, we added this also because he had a friend before I was in business put this gate up and it was not braced properly, so it hung down and it would scrape the ground right here. I've showed this in other videos too, but it would scrape the ground right there. It made it where it was overloading the motor, blowing fuses all the time. It wouldn't open up all the way. I had to have it set on full force just to get it to open and close. Also, it couldn't shove that gate up in the latch too because it was drooping this way. So when we added that brace, what I did is I took a come along and parked the truck on that side and went down to that post on this side, and I pulled that post back that way and that way, got it all back up plumb where I wanted it, and then set the brace where this had already been set in concrete for a few days, and then I just welded the brace to it. So these panels, they're all welded roughly about every foot. These rails are all welded together to make it look like one solid rail. The bottoms welded in between the posts, of course. The bottoms are not welded because if it gets moisture in there, it will drain, and also because it's hard to access the bottom, it's wasted time. It's not worth the extra effort. All these panels, the only cuts that I made on them were when I had to. So there's a full panel. These are 20 foot long, so they're 10 foot post spacings. So there's a in there and an end here. So gave it a nice clean look. I went ahead and we put this square tube on a diamond shape. If you may have noticed that, it gives it a really cool definition. makes it look really slick and really clean. I would love to do one of these for you. If you would like a price on one, please get with me and I will work you up a price. I'm using this as a benchmark for a footage price that I can get to you. As far as the gate goes, I don't have any problem building and installing them. The openers, I would probably contract that work out to another company to get you an opener put on there, because they know more about it than I do right now, and they could get you fixed up better than I can. He had his John Deere road sign on an extra post propped up. We went ahead, and one of the touches was we went ahead and mounted that back to the fence since it was already there. This gate right here is 14 foot. The one at the road, I didn't say this, but the walk gate down at the road is 5 foot. So he can take his four-wheeler through there or whatever. This one right here is 14 feet. He had a chain link post that swung from this corner right here over to the building, and I didn't like the way it swung because it would swing out in the middle. It would swing out there, and it was a really awkward angle to try to get in. This one though, when you open this gate up, it swings. I've got to move all that dirt, but it swings all the way back and allows you full access to the gate. It's got the same slide latch on it. That post is braced as well to keep it from drooping. Same, like I said, same slide latch, same pin that goes in it, and all of that. One thing we did have to do, because this gate is so heavy, we did have to go in and we had to add a brace to the corner of the building right here to keep it from sagging, because it would pull the post down. The gate was so heavy. But that's no problem. We just screwed right into the column, the corner column on this building, and braced it up at least until all my concrete sets, because I dug out put an extra bag of Sackcrete around it when I got done with it on this post and that brace post down there. Gate is braced up. It's clean. Everything looks like it should. It's all copacetic. It looks very appealing. The nice thing about it is that's the shop right there. If you've ever seen many videos, you know that. Gate swings both ways as well. Had to cut a big hole there for adjustments, but it's not going to hurt anything. I would rather it was a smaller hole, but it is what it is. Go back and weld a patch over it if we have to. Everything looks nice. Like I was saying before, the nice thing about it being right here next to the shop is if somebody wants to come in and look at one, I can say, all right, let's go, let's look at your options. I can show them the one on the front that follows the ground. I can show them the one right here that's a solid state rail, and they can get a feel for which one they want. If you want pipe fence, if you want tube fence, whatever you want, holler at me, let me know. I'll get you a price worked up on it. Free estimates. I'm not going to charge you to come out and look at your work, and all I ask is that you give me a chance with a price. If you do have anything you want done that you're not sure about, holler at me. The worst I can do is say, no, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I can probably refer you to somebody who would be more comfortable doing that. But be sure to give me a call at 903-747-0512. That is my cell phone number. You can call me. If I do not answer my phone, either leave me a voicemail or send me a text right then, or I will not return your call. I'm trying to cut down on spam because I get a bunch of that anyway. Like I said, leave me a message, send me a text, I'll call you back. Get with me about whatever you need done. Emergency roadside repairs, on-site, mobile, in-shop, whatever you need done, get with me, holler at me. I was just going to show y'all what I had been working on recently, and give y'all an idea of what I'm capable of doing for you. But you can also email me at ruddmanwelding@gmail.com. That's RUDDMAN welding@gmail.com, and I can get with you there too. Until next time, y'all have a great day. Be sure to give me a call, and enjoy the rest of your week, and have a very good new year.